We are live now for the Pranic Consciousness Summit. We are here today with Swami Naranand from India, a beautiful sadhu who is imparting a blessing called Shaktipat, which is the true state of liberation and bliss or inner happiness. And today we talk with Swami about how to find inner bliss, inner happiness. I've met Swami in an online retreat in Greece recently. And the reason why we decided to invite him is because the blessing and the meditations we had with him in that particular gathering were really, really deep in terms of the state of inner peace and the state of balance that he transmits. So this is how we recognize a true sadhu. And thank you for being here and thank you for imparting your wisdom. Is there a few words that you would like to begin with? People are also invited to have questions, if any, and I will ask some questions too. But before that, just whatever you feel to share with us, we are happy to hear.
Okay. So it is very true because first we need to understand very deep, and we need to know that the human is a very, very, we can say, special or ultimate creation of this on this planet. So human is not just like an animal, just like a take birth and live on this earth and eat and make house and make babies and like find the partner and these and that. The human life is a we need to complete with these things. We cannot complete human life. Only we can complete a human life when we know uh, the purpose of human life. So I can give you one example, uh, like a, any plant. Every plant they have purpose of its life. The plant's purpose is when the plants is like flowers is opening, fruits is coming. It means the life of plant is completed. A plant in the plant in the trees, if flowers is not coming, fruits is not coming, it means the purpose of plants is not completed, or we can say the life of plant is not completed. So same way the human need to open as a flower, but we are having flower, but we have a inner flower.
An inner flower.
Inner flower means like everybody knows that our yoga, in yoga and in tantra and many different philosophies, they mention about our flowers. Inner flowers means like we have some chakras.
Yes.
These chakras is like flowers.
Like
Yes.
flowers. We hear you a bit, the sound is a bit quiet. So is it possible that we have more sound?
Yeah. Hello. Now is fine.
It's fine, yes. It's a bit, it's like the sound is far away in some way. But we try to get better at it. Let's see. Yes. So chakras basically means wheel or flower.
Yeah, chakras. If you see the about if you see the chakras, the mandalas,
Yes.
each chakras they have different petals.
Yes.
Like Mooladhara chakras, it has 4 petals. Swadhisthana, it
Yes.
has 6 petals. and our Agnya Chakra, it has two petals.
Two
And
petals.
Sahasrara Chakra is there. Petal means it petal only possible in flowers.
Yes.
So, and in these chakra, this is not like physically, like if you see the flowers in, like trees flowers, plant flowers. These flowers, they are very, very different, and in these seven chakras is whole, uh, we can say whole secret of universe is hidden inside. Like
Yes.
I can give you example, like if you heard about the Manipur chakra.
Manipura. Yes.
Manipura. In Manipur chakras, the all secret of life and death is hidden in it. So
How
somehow,
come?
if somehow this chakra is open, and then person can see full life. Normally, people think life is from death, from birth to death, but this is a very small piece of life.
A small piece of our existence, because there's previous lifetimes that we can see.
Yes, life is very, very big.
Yes.
Actually, life is eternal, we can say.
Yes.
Life is very great circle. And life
Indeed.
is so normally because when we take birth, so we recognize only any person or self like birth to death. So we all are thinking, this is my life. That's why when a person think about the death and immediately start to feel uh, fear. This is the same thing happened with Buddha. If you heard about the Buddha's story,
Buddha. Yes.
Buddha, because when he know I have to die, I have to become old, I have to take my body, and they when he heard that, then become very he got very fear inside, because nobody would like to die, nobody would like to lose the existence. So then somebody told him, if you would like to become free from fear of death, then you have to do some sadhana, meditation. And then he left his home, he left his beautiful wife, he left his beautiful son, he left his beautiful kingdom, he left his father, he left his mother, and you know, he he was looking for the you know the secret of the life, the become free from fear. And then ultimately, when his Manipur chakra open, then only you know, he could see life is not this what he was thinking. Life is very big. So that's why, and then he see and feel this is really, and then when he recognized that, when he thought that he saw, oh, if I leave body, my existence is never finished. My existence will be there. Only I change body, but my existence will be there.
Is
And
always
all
there.
Lord Krishna mention about that. Lord Krishna says that Vasans Jirnani Yatha Vihaya Navati Grihani Naruprani Yatha Svinani Vihaya Jirnani Yanyani Sinyati Navani Dehi. He is telling like like a person when the clothes become old and he take it out the old clothes and wear new clothes. The same way, our Jivatma, our inner spirit, is leave this body, this old body, and where take a new body, new birth.
So basically, changing your life or your body, your existence is just changing a suit. It's like taking a jacket off and putting on a new jacket, but it's the same you.
Just that.
Just that.
When you take your jacket, you never feel that you are going to die.
Absolutely. I noticed that.
Yes, but because this every day you are changing, so you know
Yes.
that.
And the fact
But
is that with the jacket, you can remember that you took it off, you put another jacket on, and you are
yes,
still alive. With the
yes,
body, people cannot remember that. But
that's
with
why
the meditation you are suggesting on Manipur chakra, you can remember
Manipur,
that you changed the
when
body
you
and you're still alive.
yes, when your Manipur chakra is open, and immediately you will see very, like
Your lifetimes.
many lives you can see, everything you can see. So immediately you can see. So fear of death immediately is disappear. So many sadhak, because I teach that and try to give this experience by the Shakti path process, and very fast people can see how all process, how a person is taking birth, how a person is leaving body, lies you are looking. So in the Manipur chakra, whole history is hidden. So when your Manipur chakra is open, whole history is appear, and you will feel like it is happening like very practically, like when you are taking off your your jacket, you are watching and you are feeling. The same is
Yes.
happen when Manipur chakra is open. So
Yes.
each chakras, only I would like to say you, because in these seven chakras, whole secret of the life is hidden. Everything is hidden. Every answers are there. Because human have many questions, about the life, about the many. So because people did not, people did not see, couldn't see somehow, because they only living in very surface. So we have no idea about the real life. So we are only, recognize the surface thing. So if suppose someone would like to know the truth of life, and then a person has to go inside. So what I teach with this, there is one sadhana is called Shakti path. So there are two way. One way is effort based, and this Shakti path is effortless. You have
Effortless path. We love it.
effortless process, yes. So in effortless, what happen, because master who is the expert about that, he can make a person introvert and wake up our inner potential. Inner potential means Shakti, you know, and every person born with this inner potential. It doesn't matter a person born in Hindu family or Buddhist family or Christian family or Muslim family, but this inner
It's
potential
independent of
is,
religion.
yeah. So religion, this is like each human. It does not belong to any religion or anything. Each human born
Yes.
with this potential. Each human born with this Shakti. So with this divine process, directly without any effort, the master tried to make a person introvert and wake up this inner potential. And when this inner potential is a omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, and is super intelligent. It knows everything.
So it's basically the awakening of the universal force that is innate in each one of us. That's what you're referring to, yes?
Individually hidden this potential, or we can say this truth This God, this ultimate truth is hidden in each, in individually in each person. This, but we never try to connect with that. That's why we are suffering. That's why we have fear of death. That's why we are having many problems, many impurities. And so, what happens when a person take birth, and after birth, people are having many different kind of information, and these information slowly people have attachment with the information, and attachment actually itself a impurity. If a person attaching with religion, a person attaching with any tradition, if a person attaching with this body, physical body, so attachment itself a impurity. And if a person have attachment, and then definitely, you know attach, and then a person won't like to lose it, so the fear come, you know and fear is also is, impurity itself, impurity. So these impurities develop inside our, many different information we are getting. With this information we are getting many impurities. So impurity like uh, ego, anger, jealousy, hate, fear, these greed, these all are impurities we are collecting. So when a person, uh, you know, when our inner Shaktis wake up, and then truth appeared, and then automatically fear disappear, greed disappear, uh, ego disappear. Because ego only a person do who is living very gross level. The person can do, ego come. But if person recognize the ultimate truth, and then there is no ego, and then there is no anger. If ego
Yes.
is
So
there,
anger is an attribute of the ego, and when the ego disappears, anger disappears too. Yes.
automatically, yes, disappear. So this is happening with us. So with this process, I try to, because you have experiences about that. So with this divine process, we try to connect with this inner potential, and this inner potential is omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, and this actually, this inner potential, it has all, you know, every way. It can, when it wake up and the find the way. So we don't need to do anything, because we are, everything is hidden inside. How to become free from anger? Automatically, you have technique. So this inner potential, it take over our all divine process, sadhana, meditation, and according to the requirement, it automatically happen with ourselves. So automatically, any kind of yoga, whatever is necessary for us, it happen automatically. And one day, very, it is very fast track, and always it take very right direction. It will take
Yes.
to the,
I was wondering because everybody on any spiritual path is talking about the necessity of suffering, the necessity of hard work, the necessity of years or lifetimes of meditation and sadhana and spiritual practices and certain diet and all that stuff. And somebody comes like you and says, no, it can be easy. It can be Shaktipat. It can be an energy transmission from one individual to another, one spirit to another, and then you're free.
yeah.
Some people find it hard to believe. Tell us
First
a
thing,
little bit of how you discovered this path. I trust it. I know that we are a divine being here and we can have our lives with joy and ease and grace, and that it can be simple because divinity is bliss. But
first thing,
tell us a little
first
bit
thing,
about how you discovered this path.
yeah. So first thing I would like to tell you, because in this process we are not like giving any energy, because already we are ready. Everything is there.
Yes.
We don't need anything from any other person. If suppose someone we get from other person, and then it can lose.
Yes.
And if it is your own, you never lose it,
Never lose
because
it.
it's
You're
your own.
autonomous.
Yes. So in this process, actually, we are not, giving any kind of, like energy, transfer some energy or some like. Normally, many is happening like some people give on the name of Shakti Path, giving some pranic shock or some, you know. So this is, we can say, energy, pranic shock or any kind of shock. But in this process, only by the, we say, you know, it is just some kind of bliss. With this bliss or sankalp, we say sankalp. With this bliss, we only just have deep wish to wake up this inner potential. That's all. And when you wake up, and then you don't need anything. So this is a very very this sankalp is worth very high frequency. So there is no any kind of energy transmission or anything. It works like that. This is the first thing we have to understand. Like it means we are ready for that. Everything is there. We don't need to get anything from outside. Each person is a very very absolutely ready. God made very independent a person. We don't need to depend on anyone. We don't need to become followers with anyone. Very independent way. So first thing is that. Second thing is that, according to the, there are like two kind of path, we can say. One is effort based and another is what we are practicing. This is effortless. So in effort based, you know actually also effort based, one day, effort based, or with effort based process also we can wake up our inner potential. But it take time. That's why we say you have to do some
We
japa. You
lost
have to do
connection a bit.
every day. You have to do. Hello, can you hear me?
We lost
Hello.
connection a little bit. So the last part was a bit lost.
Yes. So all effort-based system, they always say that we have to sit every day in meditation, or we have to do puja every day, or we have to do some chanting mantras, or some. There are many many different practices are there. We have to do
Practice.
every day.
Mhm.
Yeah, but in Shaktipath system, this is because we don't need to do anything. Because when your inner potential is wake up, this inner potential itself, it take over our all spiritual path, spiritual, system.
Mhm.
Because this Shakti, we say Shakti, inner potential, or we can say Shakti. This
Yes.
Shakti is a omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, is knows everything how to manage. So that's why we don't need to do anything from our side. When we need to only just we need to sit in meditation like that. And automatically this inner Shakti start to working, start to reduce many, many impurities from our system. And because of this impurities, we cannot see the truth. Like suppose there is a mirror, if on the mirror there are many dust, we cannot see our face.
Yes.
So this Shakti try to remove this dust, these impurities, you know, these toxins, and many many brainwashed. We are learning from many many, many many past life, this life or past life, and sometimes this brainwashed, is a disturb our system. So the inner Shakti is wake up and start to remove everything. And is when is Shakti wake up is become very active. Our process is become very active. Like when rain is happen, and then all rivers is become very fast, active, very fast,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
the water is always towards to the ocean very fast. The same way, when this inner potential, inner shakti is wake up, and then immediately the track of human is become very fast, and immediately, then if any obstacle is automatically, the shakti itself is destroy the obstacle. Like I was giving example, when river is become flood is very, and then any obstacle, any stone or anything is there, is all break and is go to the river, go to the ocean. The
It
same
washes
way,
through everything. Yes.
everything is washed. If any obstacle, any pollution in the river, or everything is washed and it take you to the ocean. So this Shakti path system may work like that.
How did you discover this path?
I did
How
not
did
discover
you
this.
start?
This is, yeah, this is rishis, the ancient rishis. When rishis they got enlightenment, and then they would like to help. It's very natural. If suppose if you get something, if you are enjoying, and this is very natural, you would like to help others. you know. So they would like to help others, but they found they can help. So they can help the two way. First way, like you have to, give some technique. Okay, you have to follow this technique. You have to work with this technique, or you have to chant some mantras. So they found that with technique, with external technique, it take lot of time.
Mm.
But human having something inside, some potential, if suppose someone directly connect with this potential, a person can get enlightenment in one life. We don't need
Yes.
many life for that. And every person having this capability. So these rishis, they try to find the way a person can get, because we have no idea in the next life what we are going to happen, and we can progress or not. Maybe we can not progress, we can maybe collect more impurities, and then then life together. This process
Mm.
is
Mm.
become very long. you know Maybe it can be
Yes.
1000 years or 10,000 years or 1 million. Who knows what is going to happen about
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Because many things
Yes.
are there. We need a good atmosphere, divine atmosphere, then only possible. you know so these rishis, they try to directly, without any external effort, directly try to connect a person with inner divine process, inner potential or inner shakti. Even these all effort based path, they try to connect with this inner potential, but it take time, maybe in one life, two life, or maybe 10 years, or 50 years, or maybe many
Yes.
lives. We have no idea about that, to connect with this inner potential. So they try to directly connect it with supreme power, like uh, Shiva consciousness.
Mhm.
And Shiva consciousness, Shiva means like blissful consciousness. So when they connect it, when they take a like a bliss with this high frequency, with this high frequency, they can because the very very high frequency, with this frequency they can uh, you know uh, very fast they can connect with a person, and also they can introvert a person. When we connect with this high frequency, our inner potential in our shakti, and then when shakti is become active, and immediately shakti start to reduce all impurities, all obstacle whatever we are collecting since many many lives. all brainwashed, all any toxins, anything in any of five bodies. We have five body, physical body, pranic body, our mental body, psychic body, our blissful body. So this Shakti, when is wake up,
Yeah.
this Shakti will just try to detoxify all our bodies, and then we can very fast, we can, even in one life, we can realize this ultimate truth.
So if a person wants to start
Hello.
sorry, connection was lost.
No problem. Yeah, please, you can ask again.
Yes, somebody is asking, if a person wants to start on this path, what would be this, how they could start?
First thing is that, if really suppose someone is having a good seeker, like really he would like a good seeker, and you know, and if he would like to, like a curiosity, then they can come and attend this meditation. And normally I do uh, 3 to 1 week, every day. I allow them to sit with me in meditation, and with this meditation I try to you know like connect him with this divine process, with this shakti
Shakti.
and wake up this shakti. And when once shakti is wake up, and then shakti herself, it take over his sadhana, and automatically a person start to have many many divine experiences. And with these experiences, two things happen in together, like many many divine experiences happening, and a person can enjoy this experiences. So progress and like enjoyment, both are happen together. So that's why the another name of this path, we say very blissful, cheerful path is this, is very cheerful process is this. So at least 3 days, 2 3 days every day, you know they have to attend the meditation, and then automatically a person can 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 do this. Is not difficult, it's very easy.
So basically attending a 3-day retreat with you. Now you're doing this online, as far as I know. Yes?
We can also attend online, is not a problem.
Because as far as
But
I know, not many people can now come to India due to
yes,
traveling.
we can also attend online, and whenever they have time in future, they can come India.
Yes.
But in this situation, also we can do online. Online.
Yes.
Normally, everywhere in the world, we are having retreat.
Yes. That's so beautiful to know.
Yes.
Somebody in the audience is asking, I am trying to do meditation, but to teach meditation to my children, but I cannot convince them to, how can I convince them to gain interest in meditation? there's a person in the audience asking that.
Yes, it is very good question. First thing is that we have to make him curiosity to him.
Curiosity, yes.
Curiosity. Like if suppose you are just telling you have to do meditation, you have to do meditation, they won't listen. But why they have to do meditation? So first we need to develop somehow the curiosity, what is meditation? Like first you have to tell him, then do you know what is this world and what you are, and when this world start, and how much this world is, so if you discuss with them this kind of question, so they start to think. Children, they are very,
They are very open, usually.
like yeah, very open. If you ask them who is the creature of this world, and why he did that, and who is the God, and who I am, and who created this beautiful nature, and what can be the purpose of this creation, and when is it start, and how much big it is, how many planets are there, how many stars are there. So if you ask this question to, if you discuss with children, and immediately they become very curious.
Yes.
And when they become curious, then they themselves they will tell, oh my mother, really I would like to know. Then you can say that if you like to so if you like to know, and then all questions answer a hidden inside you, not outside. This world is outside, but the answer is inside. So then they start to tell, and how I can do, and then you can tell that you have to see inside. The process to see inside, this is meditation. So in this way, they will be very curious to sit in meditation, and they will. And if children start to do meditation, that would be wonderful, because they are already very pure. They have very less impurities. They have very less, toxications. They have very less like mind washing.
Yes.
So we need to do that, and that would be real parents. If really, you know if great something can be great, if you can wake up them, if you can somehow you can, like you know uh, this kind of so they themselves, with your creation, somehow they themselves start to think about that, and then they can start to think many things. So this is like, in starting we can do that. And I am very sure, if children, if they start to think about that, and very soon on this planet could be big transformation possible.
That's a great question and answer. And when you answer, I think of children, like all humans can be these children, and then there's the Divine Mother instilling those questions on them, like why are you here? Who created this
Yeah.
universe? And then the people become curious and they start to meditate. So the whole thing can apply to adults as well. If you think as the universal mother as being the one who is placing the questions within you, and then you wake up with these questions and start going within. How would you define inner bliss or inner happiness?
Actually, we already we have this inner bliss. Our true nature is it is a Sat Chit Anand, the eternal nature.
Yes.
Eternal nature is a living joy. This is our true nature. Living joy is our eternal nature. But and every person born to realize this nature, to enjoy this nature. But when a person take birth, if attention is goes in very wrong direction, like, so people entangle with this. People think, okay, if I have good job, if I have good wife, if I have good house, if I have good computer, if I have good car, so whole focus are gone in these things, and they entangle very badly, and they never the right direction. We lost the track. So that's why we are suffering. So what we need to, with the Shakti path, we need to like attention, take out the attention, and keep the attention in right direction, and then they can enjoy.
Yes.
So this is
I love
this is
what you
our
are
actual.
saying.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is our like, this is our true identity. We born for that, and it is our birthright, because you born for
Yes.
that, to realize our true nature, to enjoy our true nature.
So true.
This is our beauty. In scripture we say Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Sat means like eternal, uh, this blissful consciousness, or this blissful nature is our identity. This is our beauty, and we need to enjoy this beauty. This is our beauty, but we are far from our beauty. We are not looking our beauty. We are looking beauty, some external thing. So we need to see our eternal beauty. This is our eternal beauty. We born for that.
The eternal beauty of our soul. People are listening and I see them wondering, so does this mean that I have to leave my job and my wife and all the other worldly things to achieve it? They are
No,
thinking that. What
no,
would be your reply?
no. This is not like that, because actually we are doing our job, but when you are on right place, you can do much better
Yes.
your job. You can do, your relationship will be much better than, when you are on right direction, when you are in right track, you can love better.
Yes.
Your relationship will be much better. Your your understanding will be much better. Your business, you can be much better in business, because these impurities, the killing our energy, because we are fear, attachment, and ego, anger, jealousy. These are killing our talent, our quality. So if suppose, if you are become free from these things, and then you can think very healthy. It can be very healthy thinking, healthy actions, good actions, perfect actions. Like, you are not, you know there is no force, any impure force behind you. There is a very pure force. So you can think very purely. You, whatever you would like to do, you can do very perfectly. So that's why, like Krishna, Krishna, he was a king, even he was a great warrior. He was the greatest warrior. He was the greatest politician. But he was enlightened person. So enlightened person can become very great, perfect businessman, perfect husband, perfect wife, perfect father, perfect, you know, grandfather, or perfect friend, everything perfect, because there is no any kind of obstacle, there is no any kind of impurities who can make you unperfect.
True.
So life become very transformed, like very you know and you can enjoy, because there is no attachment. You are enjoying. If suppose someone is having attachment, cannot enjoy. Like suppose I can give you example. Suppose you are in jungle, you are in mountain, and you are watching a beautiful sight. You are enjoying. And if any greed or attachment come, if you start to think, oh, if I own this place, your joy finished. You would like to become owner of this place. So what you are enjoying, this enjoy finished. Now you would like to become owner of this place. So honor is God is owner of this place, all every places. We are here only for enjoy. So that's why these impurities, all we won't allow to enjoy this world. So if you connect with this divine process, you don't need to do live everything anything. You can be at home. You can have it is not disturbing your business, not disturbing your relationship, not disturbing your friendship. Rather than disturbing it, also it is making richness. In every relationship will be more rich, and also you can enjoy your true life, your wisdom.
Yes, I loved your example with Krishna. Somebody was just asking if you can be in bliss while you are at war. And I just thought of Krishna, and you've started talking of him, because an enlightened being doesn't judge between war or peace, between harmony and disharmony. It doesn't judge between the states of this world. And from the
Yes.
external appearance, an enlightened master, an enlightened person can seem violent, or can seem harsh, or can seem, whatever you want to judge about him. But in his action, there's perfection, because you need to
Yes.
witness that. So I was just thinking of Krishna on that. So if you want to add anything on this question, it would be great.
Yes, this is what you are telling. This is absolutely, yeah, perfect. Yes.
Somebody is asking, is there an inappropriate time to be in inner bliss when you're with others?
No, time is actually every time is we don't need to like every time is ready. Actually, we say काल करे सो आज करे सो अब पल में प्रलय होएगी बहुर करेगा कब. Means if you would like to do tomorrow, try to do today. If you would like to do today, try to do now. So if you would like to do something great thing, try to do as soon as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, why we should waste our time? Because time is slipping. We cannot stop this time. So each moment is slipping. We can stop the watch, but we cannot stop the time. So we should if suppose someone would like to do, a person should do as faster as one can do.
That's great. So do not postpone your bliss. Have it now. That's the message.
Yeah.
For the people watching on Facebook and Instagram, if you're watching on Facebook and Instagram, just follow the link in bio on Instagram or follow the link in the description of the video on Facebook so that you can see this whole talk in live streaming. And you can also see Swami Naranand in person because we're live on Zoom and people on Facebook, they cannot see you. I just love this conversation. We are getting towards the end of the hour. I was wondering if there's something you feel to add, or my personal question is, I've witnessed you blessing so many people in the Shakti path that you were doing. And I felt that energy flowing through, and I felt a wonderful feeling when that energy was being transmissioned to me during your retreat. And I was wondering, what do you feel during that time of blessing? What is your inner state or inner sensation when you do the blessing?
Actually, thing is that in my life is nothing. I have no, I always I enjoy if I can, if like suppose if you get something and you are smiling, like flowers is opening, flowers is giving fragrance, and when I see in people, I feel my purpose of life is completed. So I am always very happy if I can do something with anyone. Always I am very happy, and I am thinking this is only for I'm here for only for that. And my system, like our tradition is very pure tradition. We we have no any trade with, like, if suppose many people say, oh, I am giving, like, you have to pay this and this is my fees, this is nothing is that. This is like pure love. I would like to, I'm very happy if suppose someone would like to, interested in this divine process, and I do with my love for you, and this is, I feel very good. I don't want to any kind of, I always feel every person, any person. I never see if suppose someone is young, or someone is old, or someone is disabled, or someone is old, someone is sick. Every person, every human has right to realize this ultimate truth, and every person having this potential. If suppose someone belong to any religion, any caste, poor or rich, or anything, all are welcome. Every human is welcome for that. So I am very happy if people enjoy this divine process, and all are welcome for
that. Thank you so much for sharing this. It has been a great time to discuss with you.
And if you like to have some retreat, I am available. You can decide the date or anything, and I will be with you.
That's so awesome. I was thinking that, and we will discuss the details soon. Probably we'll have one in January or whenever I feel people are ready.
Yeah.
Of course, we will do it online.
Yes, in advance if you tell, because they are all program is like a fixed set. So
Yes.
and yeah, it may late ticket.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
We will connect with your organizations and set the details. Where can people find you?
Actually, normally, you luckily you found me, but normally people do all organization. Many organizers are there, and they set all the program.
Yes.
So because I was having time and you asked me, I feel that definitely I feel that normally you are very like I have to tell that we special soul. And if you ask me and I told yes and I was having time by chance, so this is a very good thing. So, but when you, if you would like to, organize this, and then I will tell some person who is organizer. I don't organize, you know.
Yes, I can
So
imagine.
yeah, they can organize. I think you came uh, through Neeraj or through Ogi.
Ogi.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So the,
Yes, it
the
was in Greece that we met Ogi and his partner, and we became friends.
hmm,
And I told them what my job is in the world. And they said, "Oh, you should meet Swami and come to our retreat." We were living in the same venue.
hmm,
So that's how. But the thing is, I instantly recognized Ogi. I knew that he is someone I should talk to,
hmm,
and I was guided to talk to him right away. And he was guided to talk to me right away and invite me to lunch with his people, and it was like
hmm.
that. It was a beautiful synchronicity, like the whole life is.
Very nice sadhak, and he is doing great. He totally his
Thank you.
life dedicated for the human, you know. Yes.
Whatever can help people evolve is my path. That's what I know.
You are
And
definitely very, very
and
great divine soul, and I could feel your vibrations. Definitely, you are very so.
thank you so much. And thank you everyone for being here. If you want to see this conference again, you can visit our link or visit our website, soulhealingacademy.com. You can find there the Pranic Consciousness Summit. Pranic Consciousness Summit is the name of the gathering. So you can find there all the conferences that we've had over these 4 years. And you can also visit all the other speakers. If you're on Instagram, then the link is in bio to subscribe to this conference. And if you're on Facebook, the link is in the description of the video, and we're also placing it in the comments. I'm really happy to have been here for this magical hour with Swami Naranand. And of course, before we stabilize the retreat time, you can find him on Facebook, but the main work he's doing is during his retreats. Thank you for watching, everyone, and see you next time, whenever that is. And as we're living we're ending the video. Swami, you can